Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the One Shady Family Podcast. I'm your host, Hisui. Let's waste no time and get some of the smaller stuff out of the way before we gush about Legends, because it's already been a week since the game came out. So starting things off, the DP Sound Library, which allowed people to listen to the entirety of the Diamond and Pearl soundtrack, which was only available in Japan, is now available in English with pretty much all, and the experience is pretty much the exact same. You can listen online and even download the songs and even use them and for non-commercial purposes. So that's cool.
Oh shit! Really? I did not realize they were like copyright free. Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It is cool.
Wait. So where do you download it?
There's a link on Cerebi, I know that. And also Pokemon linked it in their tweet. You want me to go get it?
Yes, please, because I would very much like to do that.
Alrighty. I will go take care of that.
It's possible to download it on phone, right?
I don't know. I haven't tried it because I don't really need to download the soundtrack, considering that I already have... Considering I bought the soundtrack from iTunes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can get it for free on my phone without having to pay Apple money.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, I'll just link it in the Dun Voice channel.
Okay.
Alright, moving on from that, we have something regarding Sword and Shield, and the fact that registration for the 2022 International Challenge February online competition is open, and the only reason I mention this is because people who participate in at least 3 battles will be eligible to get Shiny Galarian Articuno.
interesting.
Wow.
Why did it sound sarcastic?
I wasn't being sarcastic.
It just sounded like it though.
I mean, this method of distribution is still kind of weird in my opinion, though.
Wait, what?
Distributing the Shiny Galarian birds in online competitions is a little weird in my opinion.
Oh yeah, that seems like a random thing to do.
I mean, I get why they did it. It's to encourage more people to try out online competitions, which it's totally fair. Like, I totally get the reasoning, but I personally don't care about VGC, and looks like it's gonna be using somewhat standard VGC rules. So, I'll probably just register to do the 3 battles.
I personally shit at VGC, so I would never do it.
Yeah,
I have tried it. I have tried it a bit. It's just not for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna skip it.
That's fair. Like, I do hope that we have other ways to get these outside of online competitions in the future. Because because we gotta wait until next month to get Shiny Galarian Zapdos, and then April for Shiny Galarian Moltres. Could be quite a wait. And lastly, before we actually well, this is somewhat talking about Legends, is the fact that some stuffs put up the subs for the second half of the Legend special for JN earlier this week. Oh my god, this special was good.
Oh hell yeah!
It was so good.
Yeah, it was.
That was my...
Sorry, go ahead now.
You first. You were talking first.
Alright. My favourite part was Brock taking on all 3 galactic admins up by himself.
We stand, though!
We stand.
We do, so.
I mean, this entire thing was really well done. The visuals are fantastic. And also they used a lot of DP music, which I love.
Oh my god, yes.
And the continuity
it really felt like I was just watching DP again.
Yeah, like, the opening was very fire. Like,
the opening is literally Ash's theme.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like, you cannot get any better than that.
And they use that in a lot of the movies, too, so...
Exactly.
And the quality of the special is very similar to a movie, which is even better. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. These specials should happen like more often to sort
They
of
should.
Absolutely.
no, but like these specials should sort of be a replacement for the old style of movies, where they were like nebulously in continuity, and but follow the adventure of Ash and whichever gang he had at that point.
I kind of agree,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it'll kind of make up for the Sun and Moon movie that we never got.
Yeah,
Could you imagine if Moan's storyline was in a special?
Honestly, I can see that happening.
yeah.
I think that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, same. I was actually saying that to Kyle. Like, was it last week? I was saying that would be like a great way to do Moon to do Moon
yeah.
storyline.
Absolutely. Like, I kind of want that to happen more than just another arc.
Yeah, same.
Because
That's the thing.
honestly, this was one of the best things that Jan's ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it allowed Jan to still focus on their own episodes too.
Exactly.
Granted, I haven't watched Jan in a long time now.
Low-key,
But
same.
still, like the last episode I saw was probably Ash versus Voltner.
I mean, that was
Oh
a good
my
episode, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the last one I watched outside of the specials. But
Also, High Touch.
yes,
It finally
we got
happened.
pro content. Let's go.
Well,
Like,
I was just waiting for High Touch, but yes.
but like I was basically clapping like a seal when I first watched it, and I was freaking out, honey. After I watched the last episode, I was like, "Oh shit, they fucking did it!"
Yes, same.
Yeah. And the one thing that I don't like is the distinct lack of Suruburu.
Yes, Sudowoodo was basically.
It was Sudowoodo was robbed.
Yeah.
Yes, like I know he appeared in Sun and Moon, but so did Steelix.
Yeah, but hey, we got
Well-
this. We got to see Chansey evolves into a Blissey, and we got to see the return of the legend Krogunk.
Yes, yes, that was easily the best part.
And I love that they kept the rivalry between Krogunk and Saturn's Toxicroak. That was
Same.
So did I,
amazing.
yeah.
I love that.
And the fact that Brock's Pokemons wanted to stay with them to take on the Galactic Commanders when Cynthia was telling everyone to go to Spirit Power was honestly fantastic.
Yeah, like, I think it would make. Like, Krogunk obviously just wanted to stay to beat the shit out of Toxicroak, but
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, even in DP, Krogunk was like pretty badass anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
well, yeah. One thing I noticed was there was like a moment at the start, I think, of one episode where like he tries and makes like a giant makes like things blow back or something, and like Pikachu and Piplup get blown back, and Krogunk just stands there unfazed.
I think I remember that, yeah.
Krogunk just built
Yeah.
different.
But also, Krogunk was like working alongside Cynthia.
Yeah.
Krogunk was a simp for Cynthia in DP too. No wonder he worked alongside
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia.
Well, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that.
Because there was that one scene in DP where Brock was flirting with Cynthia, and then Krogunk came out to poison jab it, but Cynthia smiled, and then Krogunk just became all shy and shit.
Yeah, no, that was adorable.
It
I
was
know.
cute. And we got to see Krogunk Poison Jab Brock this time around, too.
Yeah.
Over 10 years, people.
Oh my god. Like, they even show Krogunk Poison Jab and Brock in the intro.
Yes, I was worried that would be that would be the only time that we see it in the special until the very end.
But no, we got it.
Yes.
And also, the very end of the last episode was really cool. As we,
What was it again? Oh,
it was showing Jubilee Village and Rai going to craft Pokeballs and heading to Obsidian Fieldlands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about that mainly because I didn't really care about the legend about the legends part of the special. To be honest, I kind of really only cared about the fact that it was just a sequel to DP.
Yeah,
That's fair.
it literally was just a sequel to the Team Galactic Arkham DP.
Yeah. But it was
And
a
the-
pretty good sequel, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it feels like Arceus was. It feels like they were making that as a special to promote BDSP, but then they just tacked Legend Arceus to it instead.
Yeah, basically. Like, all Arceus did was to just provide assistance to Ash and the gang to rescue Heatran.
I will say though, it is a better ending than the last special that featured Arceus.
Okay,
Oh
you're
yeah,
not.
where they literally prayed to Arceus.
Yes.
You are not wrong, though.
Like that was like the literal definition of a Deus Ex Machina. It was quite literally just like the most on point you get. It's actually godly intervention.
It felt like that one episode of Rick and Morty where they just prayed to that. I forget what it's called, but yeah.
I don't know, like, that part of the last special kind of gave me Earthbound vibes. I don't know why.
Maybe it's because they're all kids.
Maybe.
Um.
Who knows, though?
Yeah, but yeah. But this time Arceus didn't just solve the problem. He just Arceus was just like, I'll help out a bit, but like, this is your mess. You do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is like the
But-
only way that you really should be resolving stuff if Arceus is involved, just to like preserve like the integrity of their story and not have it fall flat.
Yeah, but it works, though. That's the thing. Because it's not like an easy win button for the main characters.
No, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying it works in this special, but it didn't work in the other specials. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. I missed that point.
Yeah, I agree. I still kind of like the ending for the last special or the arc or whatever you want to call it because it's just so ridiculously funny.
Oh yeah.
It's really funny.
Oh, it absolutely is.
It's just like one of the most. I wouldn't say wild because honestly we've had way more wild things happening in the anime, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But like having a Pokemon episode end with "Let's pray to God" is just funny.
It's funny, but I don't know.
Okay. Is there anything else that we want to add about this before we move on?
Stan Sinnoh. I don't know.
Dan Krugunk.
Arceus rules.
What was that?
Arceus rules.
That too.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's gush about Legends, because, good lord,
Yes!
this game is freaking fantastic.
It's freaking amazing.
It is the best.
It's up there.
So
It's a contender for me. It's definitely up there.
same.
It's definitely
For sure.
it's definitely the best Pokemon game that we've had since. I don't know. It's the best one we've had.
I would say since Black and White, or to be honest.
See, I really like the Alola games. I don't know if I like it.
Oh,
If I like this more or not.
But I think we can all agree that this is the best Pokemon game on Switch, though. That's easy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, there is no competition.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it has the best gameplay out of any Pokemon game. I'll say that.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Like
The only thing that I'm not a fan of is that your Pokemon don't follow you when you send them out.
I know.
I thought they were gonna follow me too, and I was surprised that they don't.
So that's underwhelming.
Yeah, like I was like, oh, when I first got the game, I was like, okay, I'll throw him a Cyndaquil. And then I just run through the city, and it just returned itself, and I'm like, no.
Well, at least we had following Pokemon BDSP. That counts, I guess.
But the way that was implemented was kind of garbage.
Yeah, but it was something.
I just I don't understand why they can't just go.
Just literally copy and paste the following Pokemon mechanic from Let's Go.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I don't understand why they can't do that. Like,
I mean, it doesn't really.
Well, that's pretty much a minor nitpick.
no, it's very minor, but yeah.
Yeah, and also.
They've already had something. They've already had something that's substantially better. It is really annoying, this thing.
Oh, speaking of like other minor nitpicks, I don't know if any of you guys also experience it, but I personally think navigating through all the buttons is sometimes complicated. I don't know if you guys feel the same way.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
because sometimes I get confused or forget which button is for what control. I don't know if you guys.
I had that issue too, Holly, and it still confuses me.
Like sometimes I'll press the plus button thinking it's the map, but no, it's for the ride Pokemon.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm like in my case, I'm so used to pressing X to open the menu, but no, it's up on the D-pad.
Same.
I will never get used to the fact that every time I press the X button, you switch either to your Pokeball or to your Pokemon. I will never get used to that, no matter how many times I do it.
Yeah, I have wasted a lot of Pokeballs throwing things at like for example Tumblestone because I pressed X to get to the menu by accident, and then
same here.
and then like forgot to change it back. So like when I'm trying to like get materials, I just throw a Pokeball.
Yeah, that's the same.
I have wasted many Pokeballs doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah, I mean, but from an ergonomic standpoint, it makes sense because that way you can switch between your throw items and your Pokemon while still moving with the left stick.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like some of the controls for it are really good. The controls for the game itself, I think, are really good. But it's because it's because a lot of them are. I wouldn't even say that because I mean I've been playing for the past week and I'm really used to the controls now. I think for me the problem is it's not a problem. It's just more because some of them are so different from old Pokemon games. It's really it can be hard to adjust. For example, the bike in Tron Shield. I still press Y to get the bike in Tron Shield.
And in this game, you press Y to dodge.
Yep.
Yeah. But weirdly in this game, actually no. In this game, you do it's the same button for the bike as the right Pokemon. So I should actually fine with that somehow.
It's only been 2 days since I got the game, so I probably need to get used to it more, even though I
Yeah, that's fair.
I've played like 19 hours already.
Wow.
I know, I'm addicted.
I mean, I am too. But
Me too.
This game is like a drug.
like,
You just described Legends Arceus in the best way possible.
I
like,
know.
like I have like over 30 hours logged in. I'm still not finished with the main story yet.
Yeah, like with most Pokemon games, I normally either don't finish the post game or finish the post game really quickly and end up stopping playing for ages because there's nothing to do anymore. But like the only like, real exception to that is like are like the mystery dungeon games because their post game is always way bigger than the actual main game.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
But I've been spending quite a lot of days doing post game stuff.
Wow.
I say quite a lot of days. I say quite a lot of days. It's really only been like a few days. But the thing is, normally I would have finished the post game by now.
Wow.
But
Makes sense.
but I'm actually not finished the post game. I'm trying to complete the decks. I'm trying to do everything because this game is so much more immersive in terms of post game than I'd say any other main series Pokemon game.
Wow.
I definitely agree. Even though I've
I
not
can
reached
agree.
the post game, I already feel like it's immersive already in
Like-
the main game itself.
Like, there's not a lot of like. I mean, so far at least, like the content that I know of seems to just be fight legendaries.
Okay.
But I'm sort of taking my time doing the requests and doing the decks before actually doing a lot of that. So I feel like that may be why it's taken a lot longer for me.
Okay. Yeah, because like
Hey, I mean, I took nearly 2 months to finish BDSP, so.
I mean, I just there's just so much to see and do in this game. Like, from
Yeah,
what, like I've
I
been doing,
think- Oh, sorry, Kyle.
like I just been doing a lot of just exploring and requests, and like I'm pretty sure I'm almost halfway done with my Pokédex by this point, and I'm just getting to like the 4th main area of the game.
Yeah, I think I'm like
speaking
mostly
of
done.
that, I think this game does a really great job of making you actually want to complete the Pokédex since it is the main goal of the game.
Oh, absolutely! I absolutely agree.
Like I've
Mm.
never wanted to complete the Pokédex more than I have now.
I feel like tying the Pokédex to money was a really good decision that makes people want to complete the Pokédex.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like there was one
Yeah.
there was one expedition I went on that had me catch like over 30 Pokemon, and I made like over like $10,000 from it or something crazy like that.
I remember, yes, you
Damn.
showed me.
And that involved like catching a few alpha Pokemon in that process as well. And it was like it was a lot, and I was like, money in the bank. Like there are like money is a little bit tighter in this game, but I feel like if you just continuously do research tasks, you should be fine. And also constantly
Yeah.
grabbing Stardust and selling it, because Stardust sells for a lot in this game, like $1,000 a pop.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
keep doing that as
it's,
well. I still have to do more research tasks. I've been kind of neglecting them because
Yeah,
I find exploring more fun, to be honest.
Yeah, I
I-
double duty and explore while also doing research tasks at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that. I've
You know,
literally
I-
maybe only done like 5 tasks so far.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I tend to do research tasks, just sort of, without realizing it. Most of the time, I sort of just end up completing a Pokemon's dex entry just by chance,
Just
I
by
guess.
catching, yeah.
Yeah, because like especially when like there are a few requests that involve you completing the Pokemon Dex entry, which if you're trying to specifically complete that it can be a bit of a grind. But if you're say like doing multiple requests or recovering lost satchels while also exploring, then you find yourself accomplishing a lot in like an hour per se.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's the thing. Though, like even completing a Pokemon's Dex entry doesn't take that long. It takes like maybe about like 10 minutes at most, I guess. Like
Yeah, if you're just trying to get the resource level to 10, then it's very easy.
yeah, because what you can do is you can either just catch a lot of them, or you can just use certain moves in battle.
Yeah,
But either way, it makes it really easy.
yeah, exactly. And also, getting the Pokemon's research level to 10 also boosts your shiny ons too. So that's even more reason to fill up the
I have
dex.
to do that for Chimchar then.
Oh,
I need my redemption.
You've transferred your shiny Chimmy into Legends now.
Yes, redemption time.
Yes.
And you get an even bigger boost if you max out a Pokemon's Dex entry, or complete all the resource tasks.
Okay, Timmy, I'm coming for you.
I think if I remember correctly, the odds double when you get to resource level of 10, and I guess the 1 in 1024 once you max out the Dex entry. If I remember correctly.
And then like give me a second. I'll try and see where I can find the odds.
Because the shines that I got were from research level 10 Pokemon I already have. So like I got shiny Ghastly last night, and I got shiny Croagunk the other day.
I still have not gotten another shiny. This is outrageous.
There is an easy way to get a shiny in this game.
Outbreaks. Anyway, I put the odds in the non channel.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So what we got here? So yeah, base of 140.96. Let's see here. 2048 for resource level 10. Perfect reach. Yeah, 1024. Max outbreak.
Oh,
wow.
A mass outbreak has 1 in 158. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. The outbreaks are a really good way to get shiny.
There was a mass outbreak for a Geodude the other day, and I went there and I beat all the Geodudes. I didn't see a shiny.
Yeah, something that will help you out a lot is that you can soft reset these.
I wish I had known that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you can save before doing it, then just go and do it.
I did not know that. Oh my god!
You'll probably get one if you try.
I could have gotten a shiny Geodude. Oh my god!
Yeah, I haven't really been soft resetting for them yet, but
Mind you,
I might start doing that.
Mind you, the 1 in 158 that we see for the mass outbreak, that's just the base shiny odds for mass outbreaks. It goes even higher if you get it up to 10 to 1 in 152, and then you have a perfect Dex entry goes to 1 in 141. And since the shiny charm is in this game apparently, so
yeah. But the shiny charm is kind of a pain to get because you have to max everything out to 10.
I mean, that's actually not too.
That's too hard.
That's not too bad. Like I'd rather get every Pokemon's Dex entry to research level of 10 as opposed to getting perfection on everything. Like that would be too much of a grind in my opinion. So like,
can there be a mass outbreak for starters?
Yeah, I don't, because I got a Turtwig mass outbreak earlier today.
Dope.
Okay, I really hope there is a mass outbreak for Chimchar then.
Yeah, you'll have to get lucky, I guess.
Yeah, you have to get lucky. I don't know how they're determined.
Neither do I. I've only had one mass outbreak.
Yeah, I think the one thing I'm annoyed. I'm not even sure I'm annoyed about this. I'm just like earlier today. I realized that I evolved Oshawott and Rowlet, and I'm not sure that I got 10 for Rowlet, Dartrix, Oshawott, and and do what? So I don't really have Switch Online, and 'cause I haven't transferred my old account over yet. So
Oof.
Oh boy.
so
So
I'm-
in that case, you're gonna have to rely on the space-time distortions to get them.
yeah.
Because I know Cyndaquil can spawn at the Crimson Mirrorland's space-time distortion, and Rowlet is, I believe, Coronet Highlands, if I remember correctly. But
Okay.
it seems to be a rare spawn, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Like I tried
Yeah.
I tried to avoid the that page on Cerebi because I don't want to get spoiled of Hisui and Typhlosion and the Hisui and Decidueye.
All right. Yeah.
Because I've only seen Hisui and Samurai.
Yeah, I've only seen Hisui and Typhlosion too.
I've seen all three. I really like. I really like. I really like all three. Like all three of them.
I think I have to get used to Hisui and Typhlosion, but it looks really cool with the flames.
Yes, the flames are so good.
Yeah.
But
Without the flames, it kind of looks eh.
without the flames, I still like it because it just looks like a chill dude that can cuddle.
I don't know. It's.
Yeah.
I need to get used to it.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling the same way when I first saw Hisui and Samurai. Because like when I evolved my Dubai, I literally said out loud, I was not expecting that. because
At first oh, sorry, Carl.
Because
I'm like the only one who actually loved all the three immediately as soon as I saw them.
I love all three too.
like I started
Hey,
I started to appreciate Hisui and Samurai a lot more once I actually started to use it in battle because oh my god, it's so good in battle.
Same for Typhlosion, actually.
Because I thought, considering that we were actually getting Hisui forms for Decidueye, Typhlosion, and Samurai, I thought, oh, maybe this is the time for Samurai to finally become the water fighting samurai that it should have been in the first place. But no, they basically made it water dark, which
Another Green Ninja.
But and also Samurai gets in fact all the new Hisuian form starters get signature moves. Samurai gets a new move called Ceaseless Edge, which basically what it attacks the target, but also the leftover shards from the impact continue to hurt the target for a few extra turns. And
it's Dark Fire Spin.
Yep. And also Hisui Typhlosion's signature move is basically just a better hex.
Yeah, basically.
Like Samurot's move is Ceaseless Edge. It's just it's like Night Slash because it also had a high crit ratio, but it's only 60 base power, but
it's also not as accurate too.
Oh, is it not?
I think it's 90 accuracy.
All right.
Let me go check because I actually don't remember.
Yeah. Then of course Infernal Parade, which I will say is the sickest name for a Pokemon mover. That is so cool.
The standard accuracy is only 90, but strong style is 100%.
Wait, the styles improve accuracy?
Yeah.
What?
It's very interesting.
I don't know that. I thought they only improved power.
Yeah, because if you use Ceaseless Edge as an example, its base standard power is 65, but if you step down to Agile, it's 50, but step up to Strong, it's 80 with 100% accuracy.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
What is and of course, we already mentioned Hisui and Decidueye, not Decidueye, Typhlosion.
Mm.
Have you seen Hisui and Decidueye's move yet?
My Decidueye knows it, but I haven't used it yet.
What does he even do at least?
I'll look it up.
What type even is it? Grass fighting, you said?
Grass fighting.
Yes, grass fighting.
Wow, Hisui has 2 regional variants that are grass fighting. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Because, like, I said last week I was so undecided about what I wanted to be my starter because I was debating between Rowlet and Oshawott.
alright, so okay. So it's called Triple Arrows.
Triple arrows?
Yes. It's a fighting type critical move, 50 base power, and 100 accuracy. The user delivers an axe kick and then fires 3 arrows.
Huh.
Rated the chance of its.
That's
This
pretty
rated the
good.
chance of its future attacks landing critical hits, and also lowers the target's defensive stats.
That's not too bad, actually.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's not too bad.
All of the starters have pretty good signature moves, to be honest.
Finally. I mean, granted, Decidueye already has a pretty decent signature move to begin with,
Yeah, it did.
but Typhlosion and Samurott didn't.
Typhlosion needed it.
So,
I mean, I guess like Typhlosion kind of had Eruption because it used to be one of the only Pokemon that could learn Eruption.
Yeah.
But then a lot of Pokemon started learning Eruption.
Yeah. Same goes with Razor Shell.
Oh yeah.
That made me salty.
Then other mons got it.
To be honest, there are a lot of mons that use other Pokemon signature moves.
Yeah, true. So it's not like this is not a new practice.
Yeah.
No. Like especially in Gen 8, like
Yeah,
Definitely.
it was like everywhere.
Yeah.
Sword and Shield. Like, hey,
Darkest Lariat, it's a freaking TR.
I know.
Mystical Fire is also a TR.
Kitoni
And-
Rapidash can get Mystical Fire in Legends.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
and it got to do and it has and it also lowers the target's offenses when it hits.
yeah.
Yeah.
So does Typhlosion actually.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta go check this out.
But I mean, Hisui and Typhlosion. I don't know whether Typhlosion's even in the game. I doubt it. But like I never really used it because by that time I had Flamethrower.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like I could have caught it, but like you learn Flamethrower as like Aqualava,
Yeah, you do.
so there's not much point for Mystical Fire, and there's not much point for Hex either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I never taught it Hex.
I did because I did not see Inferno Parade.
Sorry. Okay,
I
but
mean, yeah.
oh, so I wanted to talk briefly about because I came across Alpha Empoleon for like the 3rd time today. I failed it twice yesterday because it kept KOing itself with Double Edge. So I wanted to try and get
Why does every Pokemon I encounter get Double Edge?
I don't know, but I
especially the alphas.
I know, right? It's so
And-
annoying.
It's like every Mon I at least false swipe with gets Double Edge.
Yeah, so
And
you
then they
basically
knock
have to
themselves
carry a
out.
ghost type.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I think
Because like, and there's some even worse defenders that come with 2 recoil moves. The Alpha Rapidash is one of them, which comes with Double Edge and Wild Charge.
Don't get me
Oh yeah, I
started
tried
on
the
that one, Kyle.
Rapidash. I tried the Rapidash too. It took me like 2 or 3 tries to finally beat it.
Yeah, and Alpha Empoleon comes with Double Edge and Wave Crash, which is
oh no,
Wait, what?
Wave crash.
What is Wave Crash?
That's a brand new move for
70
Legends.
base Power, sorry, 70 base power water type recoil move.
What?
Oh my god.
Basculin gets it, and recoil damage is how you evolve Basculin. So.
Bruh.
Yeah. Basculin, Legion, and Apollyon are the only Pokemon that get this move.
Ugh.
But like,
Wow.
Wave Crash is so pointless on Apollyon. Because Apollyon is a slow special attacker.
Yeah, why did it get that? I don't understand.
Yeah. Torterra got a new ground type move.
Oh, it did?
Yes. Well, I don't think Earthquake is in this game because I haven't seen any Pokemon use it. So it seems like they replaced Earthquake for Torterra with a move called Headlong Rush, which is a ground type move.
Headlong Rush. Huh.
Yes, it is 100 power, 100 accuracy, physical.
Holy shit.
The user smashes into the target in a full body tackle. This also lowers the user's defensive stats.
So it's basically it's a ground close combat.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yes.
Oh shit.
The only Pokemon that learn it apparently are Torterra and Ursaluna.
Huh. Interesting.
Wow.
Because anyway, getting back to the Alpha and Apollyon, like I basically did not want to battle it because since the fact it had 2 recoil moves, I was like, okay, I gotta sneak up on it and get a backstrike throw. And I find there's not a lot of grass to hide in where Alpha and Apollyon spawns. And you also have like you also have Celia and Walrein surrounding you too. So I think
you can like throw a smoke bomb so you can hide better.
Yeah, so what I ended up doing was I applied stealth spray and threw a smoke bomb, and when Apollyon turned its back on me, I threw an Ultra Ball at it to get the backstrike, and it caught it on the first ball.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
And I caught
sorry, go on.
Last night I actually did come across Alpha Torterra as well, and the Crimson Mirrorlands, I believe.
Yes. Did you? Yes. I've got that. Did you catch that? Or?
I tried to catch it, but it KO'd itself from the frostbite.
Oh.
Yikes.
And but I caught Alpha Infernape the other day.
Yes. Alpha Infernape would have come with yet another new move.
And that would be Raging Fury.
Yes.
Raging Fury.
Yes.
It's a 90 power, 85 accurate physical fire type move that it's almost like a fire type rollout in this game.
Yes. Because they changed how rollout and outrage and stuff works, you're no longer locked into it. You just become fixated on it, which means the more time you use it in succession, the more damage it does, but you're not locked into it. So
is Confusion in this game too?
I don't think so.
Because
I haven't seen it.
I have not come across Confusion once.
Yeah, same.
I don't think it's in the game because Freeze and Sleep aren't, and they replace them.
To that I say good riddance then.
Yeah.
Because Confusion was so annoying.
Yes.
And
I'm sure I'll be back again.
Hypnosis was even more annoying.
Oh yeah.
What was it?
Hypnosis was even more annoying for me.
Yes, and now Hypnosis inflicts drowsiness, which works a bit like paralysis.
Yeah.
I think that's honestly better.
Honestly, I kind of agree, because not being able to move for multiple turns in a row is really stupid.
Yeah.
And
I love the frostbite.
If you ask me.
If frostbite is a really cool idea. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten a condition like that.
Yeah, it's just basically burn.
It's just just a special version of burn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Gen 9 or whatever the next Pokemon game is will all be back to the old battle mechanics with sleep and freeze. And
It's gonna be so hard to go back to it.
I know.
It's gonna be so hard to go back to the classic turn-based games because this just feels so much more intuitive and makes you feel more immersed in the experience.
To be fair, though, this is still turn-based. Like,
Yeah, but like,
I doubt this will be the last Legends game, though.
oh, I completely agree.
after the success,
There's definitely gonna be
of
more
Legends, they
Legends
cannot.
game. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're eventually gonna do Unova Legends.
I hope so. Like the game,
Yes,
so this
I
game
would
sold
love
like this game sold like
Legends Kyurem when?
Yes,
Please.
please. We
Like-
need
And then
to know about the original dragon.
I would
Yeah,
love a
And
game
then
like that.
And then after that, please get us Legends Zygarde because he deserves
Yes.
it. Oops.
Yes, I want
The
that
Pokemon
so
Z that we never
bad.
got.
Yes.
Personally, I want Legend Celebi.
Oh, that would be dope
Oh,
too.
That would be really good.
There's a lot of lore and Johto that could very easily be fleshed out.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
I kind of,
Yes.
if we do get another Legends game, I kind of wanted to be in Johto next, because like you said, Laurie,
Legends
the
Johto over Let's Go Johto. Who's with me?
based.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
raise his hand intensively.
Honestly,
Yes.
I would be up for either or, to be honest. But
That's a discussion for another
I like
day.
Legends more, but at the same time, I would still love Let Us Go Johto.
Okay, fair.
That is fair
But
though.
yeah, there's just so much potential with the Legends games. It can be applied to pretty much any region if you look at it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Like this game sold 6.5 million copies over this past weekend, and praise has there's been like universal praise, which hasn't
Yeah,
happened
they
for
were-
a Pokemon game for a while. Like the only complaints I've seen are the graphics, which to be fair is actually pretty valid because some parts of the game
I
do
think
some parts of the game do look rough visually.
the worst part of the game is obviously the graphics, but you know, like
They
The
bother
other-
me.
the positives outweigh that negative aspect so
That-
much that I don't really care.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
me too.
that's
They
the
didn't
thing, like-
bother me that much.
this is the first time I've seen people not like graphics, but they don't treat it like a big deal.
Yeah. Like
Thank
it's
freaking God.
it's an actual
Exactly.
valid complaint this time.
Yes.
Because some parts of the game actually do look not that great. Like, some parts of it do look very pixelated, and the lava on Fire Spit Island especially, like, Laurie put it perfectly, it almost looks like something straight out of the PS2.
Yeah, the lava on Parapet Island is laughably
I
bad. But-
laughed when I saw that, but it's just I don't care.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Because the game is
Like-
so
Personally,
good.
I don't really care.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm not thinking
Yeah,
about the
no.
graphics when I'm playing the game. Like, when it does look good, it looks fantastic. Because I think this game has a really good style, and if we get another Legends game, then they could easily improve on this. Because aesthetically, when done right, it looks amazing. Like, especially I can't think of a good example right now, but like gameplay wise, it's so good. Uh-oh. Ah, shit.
When there are cutscenes with the noble bosses.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Can you guys repeat that stuff? Because I think my headphones came unplugged from my laptop.
Oh,
Oh, we heard you. I don't know if you're hearing us.
Yeah, no, we
My
had
my mic was still being picked up, but I couldn't understand it. I couldn't hear a thing from you guys because of my headphones.
Oh, well,
Huh.
I was basically saying that I think the graphics look the best whenever there's a cutscene with the noble bosses.
Oh, yeah. I definitely agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those are easily the best part, graphic wise.
Yeah.
The one the cutscene that to me looks the best, I think, is like, and I know I don't think you've seen this yet, Hanny, but you do know
No.
that It's the one where the Arcanine.
Oh yeah, that whole
I'm literally there right now. I haven't started the fight.
Oh well,
that fight
You're gonna
is.
have a hard time on it.
Wait, what'd you say, Sam?
You're gonna have a hard time encountering and
Oh yeah,
beating it.
Arcanine as a nightmare.
Oh boy.
But the
Yeah.
cutscene is really cool.
Oh, it's awesome. Like
Oh yeah.
I struggled with this fight too. I blacked out once.
And I
Oh,
blacked
boy.
out. Like,
I blacked out multiple times trying
I
to
blacked
finish
out like
it.
4 or 5 times.
Oof.
Yeah, I knew.
But luckily, I discovered that you can actually like if the boss's health is low enough or bam bar, I don't know what to call it. But if the boss's bar is low enough, then you can restart the fight from close to where you had it.
Really?
You can?
Yeah, I discovered that on like the second last noble, which I'm not going to spoil, but like it saved me a lot of time resetting because you don't lose items when you die against the bosses.
You
which
gotta
is
be kidding me.
surprising. What?
You gotta be kidding me.
No, yeah, you don't lose items, which is weird. But
I did all that manual saving for nothing.
yeah, that was
Me
that was me looking back on doing the Arcanine fight when I found out. I was like, I could have just done that instead of resetting.
I was so afraid of losing my items that I just turned off autosave and did manual saving.
I do
Damn
that
it.
for I do that for any game that had autosave because
Same.
I hate autosave.
Me
I
too.
I've never liked it.
Yeah, I prefer to manually save.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And I think that is Pokemon's fault, but
Yeah.
Oh, so something funny happened to me. I think it was the other day. I got to like Verity for the first time before I got Basque Legion, and I saw that there was an Alpha Magikarp nearby, right in the distance.
An alpha Magikarp. Oh my
Yeah,
From Magikarp.
that I found like two near each other when I was flying on water like yesterday,
Bruh.
and it was so funny. So what happened was, I tried to throw some feather balls at it, but all it did was just bonking on the head and not going the ball because I was not in range for it. So I'm like, how the hell am I going to get it close to me without going in the water? Because you can't swim in this game.
No, you can't. You can only drown to your death.
Unless you have Basque Legion coming to save your ass.
Yeah.
So like, so
what's weird to me is you don't even drown. You almost drown. But
You
then
just-
And then it
they
just cuts to
teleport
black.
before almost dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you not really black out, but you do get the shore, but you take heavy damage.
Which I'll say this. As much as it might be harder, I kind of think you should be able to drown. Just because.
I mean, you're trying to survive out in the wild. I think knowing to swim should be an essential.
Yes, but
Yeah.
like, not even that though. Like you clearly can't swim, considering you just splash around. But it's just weird to me how you can't drown. I guess like every other game, like this, you can drown and you die, and you have to suck up. But then Legends, you can die from fall damage. You can die from being attacked, but not from drowning.
Ironic.
Yeah, that's ironic, yeah.
So yeah, getting back to my Magikarp story. So I was trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do to get its attention. So I'm like, I better just keep throwing balls and just bonking it to try to get it come close. So I was too far away to start a battle. So like I just better wing it. So I just kept tossing balls, and eventually it turned its back on me, which registered a backstrike, and I fucking caught it from shore, from a long distance throw. And I'm like, what?
I think
I wasn't even. I was too far away to get focus on it.
Kyle,
Feather balls are just that good.
did you have feather balls yet?
I did have feather balls. I was tossing feather balls and wing balls.
All right, because they're the best things to throw for a long distance.
Oh, absolutely! Like they're probably that's probably the ones I used the most, but I also go through them the quickest.
Yeah.
Also, I hate how limited the satchel is.
Yeah,
And that you keep have to store them, or you're obligated to buy an extra spot from that scammer or whatever.
yeah,
I
don't
more
like
expensive, but more.
I only bought one extra spot. I'm not giving that guy any more money.
I've given him quite a few money. I don't know how much he's at right now, but
Apparently, this guy can go up to 1 million.
Jesus.
wait, really? Then
Yes.
I'm nowhere, and then my satchel is nowhere near the full capacity. Then holy shit!
This guy is a scammer.
He is for real a scammer.
Yeah, I kind of expected it to cap out at like 5k, maybe 10k, but nope.
This man is all about. I can teach you how to store up more satchels. When in reality, he's just scamming you for shit.
So it's
Yeah.
just like how the world works. Wow.
Like,
I hate it already.
like the explanation used is like he's teaching you how to like fold things or whatever any way to fit more stuff, and I'm just thinking logistically, how many things can you fold until that stops working? But also logistically, logistically, that can be something that you can very easily teach yourself. Why do you need to pay money for this guy?
Yeah, and even so, it's only
Exactly.
you can only upgrade. You can only upgrade for like 37 times. Like I checked multiple websites, and they're all saying 37. And yeah,
So it's basically-
and yes, the most expensive upgrade is 1 million.
Oh my
So
god!
it's basically society in a nutshell.
Yep. It's pretty. Yeah, I find myself. Yeah, I don't like how limited the satchel is. I get given the time period that this game is set in, but it's annoying.
It is.
And also,
Yeah.
also, I am salty that I cannot go in the pastures to find my Pokemon. I feel robbed.
Wait, you're salty that you can't go where?
I can't go inside the pastures to find my Pokemon.
Oh.
I feel robbed.
I hate that.
Yeah,
Like you see some of the Pokemon you have in your pastures in the overworld as you're walking by in Jubilee Village. Stop making me feel bad about not having my Pokemon with me.
yeah.
Also, thank
I
God.
think-
Also, thank God this game has a built-in mass release. Given how often you can be catching Pokemon in this game.
It's like they realized, oh fuck, we fucked up with Sword and Shield system.
Let's be honest though, Sword and Shield basically walked
So that Legends can run.
Arceus could run.
Yeah, because
Like
everyone's
Sword
area
and-
in Legends Arceus is a wild area.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because
I feel like Sword and Shield is basically like
it kind
testing the waters for this game.
of felt like
That's what,
Sword and Shield's open areas kind of felt like a beta for what we were actually going to get in the
Yeah.
future.
Exactly.
yeah, it's like the comparison that I like to use is Amity Square. That was very obviously a beta for like following Pokemon in Heart Gold
and
Silver.
Silver.
Good point.
Yeah.
So I think whenever we see something like that in a Pokemon game that seems limited, I think it's all, and not always, but I think it's possibly a sign of a much larger, less limited thing in the next game.
I can see that.
Yeah. So like when the first time we saw that we were getting the wild area with open camera controls, I was like, okay, this has to be like a beta version for something bigger in the future.
Yeah, because eventually this was eventually going to become standard at some point.
Yeah.
And then when like the Alpha Farmer and the Crown Tundra came out, they were completely open. They played exactly like the wild area.
Exactly. And now we have Legend Arceus.
Yep.
And everything is pretty much open.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's very fun to explore as a result. And something I like doing from time to time is holding ZL to just go into first person mode. It's honestly really cool.
Oh, I have not tried that yet.
I don't like the first person modes. That's mainly because I don't like having first person in Pokemon in general.
Okay, that's fair.
I tried it like a couple of times, and yeah, I didn't like it that much either.
The only time I actually use it is to just get some calls-outs with my Pokemon.
That's fair.
Because like,
I think that is the main purpose.
yeah, true. And also I like the fact that there's an option to show and hide the HUD by clicking the right stick, which is even more useful for getting different shots.
Wait, show and hide the what?
Show and hide the HUD. It's an option in the main menu under game settings.
What? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, none of that.
Yeah, this game also has gyro controls, which
Yeah,
is
I think you mentioned that.
yeah.
How does that even work in this game?
It basically works. The only time you actually use gyro control is by aiming with your Pokeballs or whatever you're trying to throw. So if you're like moving around, then if you're moving around, then you don't use gyro. You just use the right stick.
Okay, wait. Sorry to change topic, but I have a question for you, Kyle.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned the other day that you had a theory about the character, the main character, I think.
Oh yeah. I think I mentioned it during last week's episode.
Yeah.
Is it safe to share the theory now?
Yeah, because since everyone started the game,
everyone knows. Yeah.
Everyone started the game now, so I can talk about it. So when I started the game, when I was setting up my character and saw that they fell out of the sky through the space-time rift, I was like, is it possible that Arceus sent us back in time? Because
I thought the same. I think it's pretty obvious, to be honest.
Because the way that the beginning of the game is set up gave me some heavy mystery dungeon vibes.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah, same. But like,
so is our character Dawn or Lucas, but back in time?
Yeah, I think so because it's very obvious. It's before we even get into Hisui, because you see our character falling in the foreground and their smartphone closer to the TV screen.
That's the thing though. Is it Dawn / Lucas? Oh wait, because we're 15 in this game, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, we're 15. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird to have that confirmed actually, but
yeah.
Although to be fair, in Sun and Moon, Wick assumed that our player character was 11.
Yeah, but like we only ever like assumed that, right? Like there's no.
Wait, so how old are the characters in the Diamond and Pearl games?
I always thought they were like 10,
Yeah,
I think they were like 10 or 12.
Yeah, exactly.
10 to 12 was my guess too.
So how were we 15 if we went back in time?
It's possible that it's possible that Legends could be in an alternate universe, in an alternate timeline, where Lucas or Dawn did not travel throughout Sinnoh.
I mean,
Or
that is true.
Or it's possible that that this could be after the events of DP, Platinum, BDSP, whatever.
That's also a distinct possibility as well.
I think one thing I will say is, though, is timeline wise, I think it might happen kind of close to the Alola games, or that might be what time you're plucked from, I guess.
Yeah, they even mention Alola in this game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
They mentioned all the regions a lot, actually, but like Alola they mentioned quite a few times actually, but like Alola and Galar, I think get the most mentions. But,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like very confusing where to place this in the timeline.
Yeah.
I think if we're gonna see where the character's from, my guess is from around Sun and Moon, just because that the t-shirt they're wearing looks like something that you'd be able to buy in Alola. That's it. So like
Good
maybe
point.
fashion. So like based on how fashion trends work, maybe that's just how.
Okay, I have a headcanon that I just came up with now.
Go on.
So Laura, you mentioned that this could take place like right after Alola or something, like around that time. So my headcanon is that maybe after Lucas or Dawn became champion, a few years went by until they were 15. And then, we travel back in time because of Arceus or something. And then we just forgot everything or something. I don't know.
I mean, like, I think it is implied that you've lost. Well, not even implied. It's outright stated that you've by Lavington, because you tell him with no dialogue.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you do.
That you've lost most of your memories.
Yeah.
And that is something that will come up a bit later with a character that you haven't met yet, Harry. And Kyle, I think you might have just met them.
Yeah, I did. I know who you're talking about.
Yes, okay.
Okay, because I'm really curious about this storyline.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, luckily it occurs after you defeat Arcanine.
Yeah, so I think really close for you, Hannah.
Oh boy. Okay.
But the question is, are you gonna jump to it, or are you gonna grasp a Chimmy after you beat Arcanine?
Decisions. But yeah, like speaking of the characters, can we all just mention that almost all of the characters are freaking amazing?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yes. Characters. They're all great, yes.
They are all pretty memorable and great.
Yes. Can we talk about like who's descended from who for a moment? Just because that's a really interesting thing that they want to get into.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Arceus is obviously from Mars.
Yes. Right. So let's start. We've got what her name?
Volo Cynthia, of course.
Volo is Cynthia. Yes, Volo is Cynthia.
Volo is fabulous.
I love him.
Yeah, I love him too.
Doesn't love him.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people saying that Lavington is like Leon or Hop or like Rose and Peony.
I don't see it.
Yeah, because like he's obviously from Galar. Like you can tell that from his.
I thought so too. I thought he was from Galar too.
Yeah, like you can tell that from from the way he speaks. He speaks a lot more Britishy than everyone else.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say that he's from Galar, but being a dark-skinned Galarian doesn't like he's like there are a lot more dark-skinned people that are confirmed to have come from Galar in this game. Just NPC, not just like people like for like requests and stuff. So like it's not. There's barely any evidence. I think so. Like I think Lavington is like her own character.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I agree.
Adaman and Arita, they combined, they kind of look like Barry. Like
I thought the same thing too.
Like
I thought I was the only one.
Like, cause like Arita has like the eyes, Arita has the physical characteristics of Barry, I guess. Adaman has the spiky hair and the very impatient attitude.
Yep.
So it's very possible that like either them or some point down the line, their family lines merge and create Barry.
Basically.
Or Pamela and then Barry, I guess. But like at the same time, their designs are also distinct enough where it's very probable that they are just their own characters as well.
Yeah.
Plus Adaman kind of looks like well, I don't think his facial expressions look like him, but I think from his clothes he kind of looks like Juan.
Interesting.
It always comes back to Juan with us.
I'm serious. You should compare the clothes.
Yeah.
And they look very similar.
I mean, I can see the resemblance in. I can see the resemblance in that regard.
And the other character looks like May, and she even has a glacier.
Thank you. I I'm not the only one that saw May when I saw Arita.
Most people saw May from what I can see.
I don't think it's her though.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I don't think there's any protagonists apart from like Ray / Akari.
Yeah.
Sam, were you saying something?
Wow, I actually kind of forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I also saw this resemblance for Adam and Juan. God, I hope I spelled that correctly.
Yeah, you got it.
I keep thinking about because I keep thinking about you wrong.
Yeah, you got it.
Juan. But yeah.
Okay. Right. So let's think. Obviously, we've got Mai, who is what's her name again?
Marley.
Marley.
You've got
You got the
sisters.
The Misfortune sisters.
Yeah. Clover, who's basically Candace.
Yes. Candace, Jupiter, and Agatha. Bertha.
You mean
Agatha and or Bertha, because it's very possible that they share like a common ancestor because they look so similar already.
Wait, Laura, did you mean Saturn and not Jupiter?
Yes.
This is so minor, but I don't like the names.
What, for the Misfortune sisters?
Yeah, like, who names their child Coin?
I think they're intentionally meant to be bad. They even make bad jokes, and the characters even call them out for it.
I don't think that's their actual names.
Even so, like, these characters.
How do I put this? They're not actual sisters, right?
Yeah, they don't look biological at all.
That's because they're not. Like later on in the game, has like a minor spoiler, I guess, but it's not really important, so whatever. So like, if you want to hear it, I'd say Devon for a moment. But
Okay, I'll def-
All right. So while Laurie takes care of that, I'll give my thoughts on the Misfortune Sisters because I like they kind of come off as a little cringe to me because yeah, I get that they're supposed to be bandits, but they kind of give me Team Skull vibes, but not like I don't know. Like I need to know more of their characters before I give a final conclusion. But so far, they're just okay to me. But I don't know. And also, the way you can tell that I have mixed feelings, and I'm not really sure what to think of these characters, all because you know, what kind of role do they even play in the plot other than cause some distraction and trying to steal stuff? Like I don't know, like it kind of rubs me the wrong way in my opinion. All right, so let me go ahead and all right, so while we wait for a response, all right, cool. Here we go.
But yeah, that is
Yep.
certainly interesting.
Yep. The spoiler's done. I forgot my point halfway through.
Okay, good. But anyway, while I was Stefan, I was giving my thoughts on the Misfortune Sisters.
Okay.
I have mixed feelings on them personally. Like they kind of give you vibes of Team Skull, but not really in a good way. Like I
they
need to.
give me vibes of a knockoff anime Team Rocket.
But I need to see more of their
Team
characters.
Skull, but without the dorkiness.
Like I need to see more of their characters, see how they develop before I give a final conclusion. Because so far, I'm personally not the biggest fan of them. Like
Yeah, I don't really personally care about them that much, to be honest.
Yeah,
The one thing that bugs me the most about them is that they just give them the same aces as their future counterparts, and I'm just sitting here like, couldn't you just vary it up a little and give them different Pokemon?
yeah,
yeah.
Like it seems kind of lazy to just give Clover Abomasnow like Candace and give Coin
Toxicroak.
yeah, Tortercroak like Saturn, and get Charmed Gengar like
pretty
Haga.
cool. I thought it was pretty cool, to be honest. I don't know.
I mean, that's not so fair.
Yeah, but like I don't know, it's just what are the chances of them having of their like long ancestor having the exact same partner?
I feel like it's like an obvious nod, like, hey, these are our ancestors.
I get that, but like
It's too obvious.
the
Yeah.
designs already say that.
Fair point.
Right, so obviously we've got
But the music for this game,
okay.
good God, it is
Oh
brilliant.
my god.
It is-
is off the notch.
It is
It is
awesome. Oh my God, they made the Lake theme somehow, upgraded it.
even better.
Somehow they took a
Oh.
masterpiece and upgraded it. Is it even possible?
I don't think
They
I've
have three-
heard them yet, or wasn't pay.
You
I've
need
either
to
not
listen
heard
to
Lake
it.
Theme or I wasn't paying attention to it. So
Go
I can't
listen.
listen.
You probably
Yeah.
have not. You probably have not been to any of the lakes then.
I know I've been. You go like later on in the story. So
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
yeah, I just haven't really paid attention to the music, I guess.
Ah, okay.
Bruh, the music
'Cause
is literally the best part.
It
I
is-
think I was trying to like catch it the entire time because Late Verity, like I said before, I was too busy trying to catch that Togekiss. Late Lake, Acuity. I don't know if I did try to catch anything there, but Lake Valor, I did. I definitely tried to catch a Whiscash.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But like, the battle themes, all of them are really good. Even the
All
wild,
of them are
even the
so
wild
good.
Pokemon battle theme is a bop.
Yes.
Like, what the hell?
Hmm.
And something they made the trainer battle theme, like, it's just, how do you, lots of words. And the battle theme for the Diamond and Pearl clans, those slap too.
Honestly, all of them do.
Yeah, true.
Like, I think they even managed to make the wild battle theme a bop.
Yeah, they did. I've literally just commented on that.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh my god. Every single track in this game slaps so far. Whether it be original stuff or remixes of existing Sinnoh stuff. It's all
Definitely.
it's so good. And I haven't even finished the main story yet, so who knows how much
Same.
more means and music I'm gonna come across.
I think I nearly cried when I heard Eternal Forest.
Yeah, like it took me a moment to realize that it was Eternal Forest when I'm like, shit, this is Eternal Forest.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that was Kleavor's Den, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember when I oh god, it was last Friday. But I was saying to Kyle, hey, when you get to like the Kleavor place, listen to the music.
Yeah, I was telling Honey to go to like Valor to listen to the music over there last night.
Yeah, they somehow made that even better.
Yeah, because I was literally saying go to Lake Valor and just listen to the music. You'll thank me later.
Yeah, one thing I also noticed was like the Adam and Rita, they had a theme that I recognised from Sinnoh, but I couldn't put a finger on.
Huh.
I was like,
I need to listen to it again.
I need to listen to that
Yeah.
again.
Me too.
Also, is it weird because I kind of ship them? I don't know.
It's not weird actually.
I feel like Pokemon probably ships. I feel like the Pokemon company probably ships I just got like really strong lesbian vibes from Rita.
That's
Oh,
also fair.
that's very fair.
Yeah. But the true couple is Iskin and Paulina.
Yes. Oh my god, they are adorable.
They're so adorable.
You see, see, I like them as a couple because they're adorable, but at the same time, I don't like them as a couple because I like Paulina.
So in other words, you're simping.
Yes, absolutely.
To be fair, I don't blame you.
Same. Also, Iskin is hilarious.
I love it. I love Eskin. He's so soft.
I know.
Like, I feel like I can relate to him in a lot of areas.
Yeah, he is really funny.
He's like one of the most relatable characters to me. And I
Love
honestly,
love the nickname he gives for Dustclops. Basically,
Dust
Bops. I swear the dialogue in this game can be really funny.
oh
It
yeah,
can be, yeah.
oh absolutely.
I think the best of it is the side quests or Ardo quest. A lot of the NPC the dialogue in that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't even get me started on the amount of expressions all of these characters have.
Oh my god, I love how expressive all the characters are in this game.
Like, from the start.
Me too.
If you want to see all the expressions that your player character can do. Go to the photo
Just-
club.
Yeah, just go to
I've
the.
done
Just,
that. I've done that. All
Like-
of the expressions are adorable.
Yes, and I'm just sitting here like, wow, there's more than 2 expressions. Well done, baby.
Holy shit, Lori.
and like, I already commented on how expressive BDSP is, but this is even better.
Sword and Shield was pretty expressive too, but Legends Arceus completely knocks it off the park.
Not a part.
Oh, yeah.
Not a point in its favor.
Yep.
I will say, your character spends most of their screen time in cutscenes doing this.
I mean, it's definitely better than just staring with a dead smile like
it's
this.
better than. It's better
That's
than.
true,
others.
yeah. That is very true.
Because I remember.
Sun
in,
and Moon
like,
who?
Because I remember in like Alpha Sapphire, there were like cutscenes with May and Brendan just looking at like the legendaries, or when something like dangerous happens, and they're all just watching with a freaking smile on their face.
Sonamo is an even bigger offender in that regard. Let's be real here.
Most definitely. I think
Don't,
Yeah.
don't get me
Because like
started.
at least with Auras, because at least your character like shows like an angry face at times in Auras, especially like before the final battle with Archie or Maxie. But in Sun and Moon, your character does not show any expressions in non-pre-rendered cutscenes at all.
It's just so funny because they're always smiling at like the most dangerous things. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, but like the one expression from Sword and Shield that gets me to the most is in the Isle of Armor when you get surprised by the Dynamax Vespa
Oh
Quinn.
yes, that is easily the best one.
That was the funniest one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like here but like BDSP was actually pretty expressive as a whole.
Yeah.
Which really surprised me, like, even from the very beginning of the game. But like in Legends, it's on a whole nother level.
Definitely, and I love it.
yeah.
It's further steps in the right direction for Game Freak.
Yep.
And just proves that they're getting better with making Pokemon games on Switch. It just takes time.
Yeah, see, that's the
Exactly.
thing. I think Legends kind of shows that Game Freak have been listening to people's complaints.
Absolutely.
Cause like,
To be
I
honest,
can-
I think Game Freak has almost always listened to people's complaints.
yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I think so.
yeah.
People, I just don't think that majority of people realize that. Like
Yeah.
for example, with Sun and Moon, I think that happened because there were a lot of complaints about how repetitive the formula was being.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
then- And then, you know, there were some complaints about Sun and Moon in that, you know, some people didn't like how drastic the change was. And so in Gen 8, they brought back gyms and on a more higher level.
Yeah, but at least in that game, the gyms were more integral parts of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think should be the standard going forward for Pokemon games that will still use the gym formula.
Yeah, definitely. Just because I think that the gym formula was getting not only tame, but it was also just
It was also becoming
Becoming
it was
boring.
becoming very predictable.
yeah. Like,
Because
the
like
only time the gyms ever interacted with the main story really was Black and White, I guess.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And even then, that was like one moment of it at the very end, whereas Sword and Shield, it's just like, oh, the gyms are the main story.
It's a bigger deal in Galar. It's like
Yeah.
it's like its own sport.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I honestly really like that change. Like I said, I hope this becomes that style of gym formula becomes standard going forward. But
I kind of hope that they do sort of different styles of gym formula. Just
Oh yeah.
I kind of feel like the gyms being a sport thing is it's so specific to Galar that you cannot do it anywhere else, so they're going to have to switch up again for Gen 9.
Yeah, because
I think they're pretty much done with the repetitive gym formula from 1 to 5. I mean 1 to 6 at least.
Yeah. But like I'm just saying, if Pokemon were to have a new game where you go around doing gyms, I just hope they're more integrated into the story, kind of like Sword and Shield, or even Black and White for that game's ending, because that makes those battles feel much more impactful once you see everything come together. But I also would like to see different spins on how you progress through the main story and take all these big boss fights, like the Island Challenge, for example, or the novel Pokemon in Legends.
Yeah.
But that's just my take.
Yeah.
Brain fart. I did want to touch a little bit on some of the Pokemon in this game as well. I'm gonna try to keep it spoiler free for Honey, since she is not past Hisui and Arcanine yet, but I have not encountered a lot of Hisuian forms in this game yet. Some Pokemon do, but I feel like
I've only encountered like 4 or something, or 5.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few of them, I think.
Especially in the latter half of the game, like once you get to Cobalt Coastlands, it starts ramping up pretty quickly.
Yeah,
because like I was finding like 1 or maybe 2 in prior to that, but like during and after Cobalt Coastlands, I started finding new Hisuian forms and even some brand new Pokemon.
Oh, nice. I like the ones I've seen so far, I like how most of them are from Unova. Yeah,
like Lilligant, for instance, and Zoroark.
Yeah.
Like, when I first found Hisui and Lilligant for the second Noble fight, I actually really wanted to use it on my team because I wasn't sure what other Pokemon I wanted to have on my team. So I'm like, screw it, I'll make this the first time I use Lilligant.
I was so glad that Lilligant got a Hisuian form because it's my favorite grass type.
Yeah, like when I was battling. Yeah, when I was battling Lilligant, I was just thinking, oh, Hein's gonna love this.
I absolutely adore it. It's my favorite Hisuian form so far.
That's not surprising.
And
it's one of my favorites too.
At first, I thought it was gonna be Grass Fairy because it
looks Grass Fairy.
It does look Grass Fairy.
It's graceful and it dances and it looks like it too. But no, apparently it's grass fighting.
It's a graceful fighter.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. I was not expecting that.
I still personally believe it should have been Grass Fairy.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It's still really fun to use, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna use one.
Like,
once I find a Sunstone, at least.
Yeah, I feel like the easiest way to do it is to grind up mirror points by finding boss satchels.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
Because like,
I'm gonna try and see if I can get one from a request. Cause
I know there's one request that involves getting a Sunstone, but I forget which one it is.
Yeah, because there's one that where I got a Leaf Stone as a reward, and that is how you evolve Hisui and Voltorb. So
wow.
Also speaking of Hisui and Lilligant, I think that battle may have been the most fun.
That one was really fun.
That one was like that one.
In my opinion,
it wasn't that hard, but it was.
No, it wasn't hard. It was just fun.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it was the easiest one.
I kind of agree, actually.
I think Cleaver was the easiest one.
Cleaver might have been the easiest. I think the one. I think Cleaver may have been the easiest for me was because Cleaver just kept bumping into the tree.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, it's obviously meant to be easy because it's the first boss and teaching you how to fight noble Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
So wait,
though,
okay, wait.
I think the
I have
last.
I have a
Sorry.
question. Sorry. How many noble bosses are even in this game?
There are
Five.
5.
Fine.
5.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can see. You can check on your trainer card.
Oh, derp.
Yeah. The fifth one, or like not last boss, but the fifth noble. I've seen people say that it's really hard, but all it takes is like well-timed dodges. It's actually not that hard.
I mean, consider.
Here's the thing, and this goes for all the noble Pokemon. Once you figure out their patterns and the way they move, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I
And it
think that's
wasn't- and
true.
it-
I think that is the main purpose, to like basically figure
Yeah.
out their pattern and when to dodge.
Yeah, you basically got to adapt right on the spot.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yes, I think, however, the last bosses or the last noble ones might be the easiest pattern to figure out to me.
Interesting.
Okay.
I think,
yeah, for me it was kind of like that too. compared
yeah,
to
like it wasn't
Orb.
it wasn't the hardest boss fight. Like Arcanine to me is the hardest boss fight in the game. So
I agree.
so-
Like
so I'm-
Arcanine, Hisui and Arcanine was brutal. Like I would
Well,
say.
I'm gonna do that right. I'm gonna do that right after this podcast finishes. So wish me luck.
Oh boy.
Well,
Good luck,
after-
honey, because you're gonna
well-
need it.
Well, actually, after I get something to eat, because I forgot to eat.
Honey.
Oh my god! Yeah, go eat. Jesus.
I'll put a caption on screen and to say how badly it went for Honey. Because I'm sure someone's gonna want to know.
Yes.
But what type is Hisui and Arcanine anyway?
Fire Rock.
Okay.
I was able to actually figure out Arcanine's pattern while I was doing my first attempts, even though I did black out once on it. But like,
Yeah.
there was near the end. I'm gonna try and keep it as spoiler free as possible, but it was charged with one of its attacks. I was really far away, and I was unable to for a multitude of reasons. So I was just relying on my long presses of ZR to see if I can to get my long shots. And before it could shoot off one of its attacks, I got the last hit and I defeated it. And my heart was going a mile a minute. I was kind of shaking because like, oh my god, I actually got it on the second try. I thought it was just gonna take multiple attempts.
Yeah.
The normal
Nice.
bosses are easily the most fun parts of the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are very fun.
But the amount of satisfaction I get from it defeating a noble Pokemon is way better than getting the gym badge.
Same
Yeah.
actually. Like after I defeated Lilligant, I actually wanted to do it again
Yeah.
because of how much fun it was.
You can
Is there something
Oh, wait.
so rewarding
Yeah, like,
after you beat the nobles?
nice. Lori,
Yeah.
Lori, were you about to say that you can rematch them?
in the post game. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you
dope.
can? Oh yes.
Heck
I
yes.
think they might be higher level though when you rematch.
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that makes
haven't-
sense because
I
it's
haven't done it
post-game
yet.
content.
Absolutely.
Because, like, I will definitely appreciate that because I've been overwhelmed for every single noble fight so far. My Pokemon are in the mid-50s, they're approaching 60, and I'm just getting to the fourth main area of the game. Oh my god! Like that's what I get for doing so much exploring and doing requests. There's just like I said.
I think I
Especially
am
these
kind
single
of. I
bosses
think I
sit
am.
fancy.
I think I am kind of over leveled too. I don't know what level Hisui and Arcanine is, but my Typhlosion is 48 right now.
Oh, you're definitely
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
very overleveled for that fight, actually.
Yeah.
What level is it?
36.
I don't know, but it's not that.
Oh my god.
Wait, what is it?
36.
Alright, yeah. Yep.
I've just been catching a lot of shit and beating alpha Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like the rewards you get from alphas is so worth it. Because you could get like
Yeah.
you could get experience candies and seeds of mastery, which you need to master your Pokemon's moves. If you don't want to wait to
Yeah.
level them up to do it.
Yeah.
I've never
Um,
used them actually. I've just
neither
been
have I.
mastering it by leveling up.
Yeah,
I
like-
think
The only times I don't even want let me rephrase this. Like I don't go out to alphas for the sake of getting a seed of mastery. I just get them because it's one of the rewards I can get for them, and I have like 9 of them because of it.
yeah, I have lots of them.
Yeah, I just go to alphas because like noble bosses, it's also extremely satisfying to beat or catch them.
Yeah, like I was floored when I actually caught Alpha Empoleon with the Backstrike Ultra Ball. It was amazing.
Yeah. There are quite a few alphas, or not like any alpha that you can just catch without battling.
You just gotta be good at sneaking up on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or sometimes when you actually want to battle them, you have to you have to throw a Pokeball with a backstrike. So
Oh
that
yeah, you have
in
to.
battle, there's too stunned to move, so it gives you a chance to attack more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because otherwise, if you don't backstrike them to battle them, they'll get a chance to set up
They're-
or get a strong style or agile style move off.
Exactly.
Yeah. That strategy is also very useful for Chansey and Blissey, which unsurprisingly are still the biggest experience farms in the game.
Well, what do you know?
At least,
'Cause-
so some things never change.
Yeah.
there's a bit in the Alabaster Island where there's a Blissey that just consistently in one spot, and it respawns every time you rest.
Huh.
So I can just go to that one spot, beat the shit out of it, go rest, beat the shit out of it again, and that's how I gain levels now.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
As if it wasn't already easy enough to over level in this game.
Yes.
I don't think it's a problem if you overlevel though, because like the fights are sometimes pretty hard.
Yeah, especially the noble Pokemon.
yeah.
The Pokemon battles in noble fights are the easiest parts. Throwing bombs is
Yeah.
a whole different story.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that's more
Pokemon
like
battles are the easiest part of this game.
what was that?
Pokemon battles are the easiest part of Legends Arceus.
Oh, you're absolutely right. No arguing about that.
doesn't make it less fun though.
Oh, absolutely.
No. I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Like I just don't want to stop exploring and doing requests, but at the same time, I don't want to be overwhelmed for the entire game because I wanted to have some challenge other than the noble fights. Then again, I could just stop fighting alpha Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like, there's just
I mean-
there's such a good resource for getting experience and items, and also money too, because they contribute to the rewards you get from your
they give you a shit ton of money too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Legends Arceus has the potential to dethrone Platinum as my favorite game.
Same. I need to finish it before I can make that judgment.
Same.
But it is a strong contender right now.
I think it might have a good chance to beat it for me.
Same. Like Game
I
Freak,
don't
Game
think
Freak just
it's
hit
like-
so many good notes on this game.
Yeah. I don't think it quite beats Heart Gold for me just because of the pure like nostalgia and
That's fair.
Like it's,
like happiness that I have with that game, because it is like that was my first Pokemon game. Nothing will ever beat that, really.
okay, that's fair.
Obviously, that's fair.
Yeah.
No.
I will say though, I do think Legends is a very good contender for it's definitely up there. It's definitely probably the most fun I've had at any Pokemon game any long time.
Oh, absolutely.
Same.
I do agree, 100%.
For real.
Same. Not that previous Pokemon games weren't fun, but
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
this is just on a whole other level.
yeah.
yeah. I was seeing
Mhm.
I saw someone saying that they thought BDSP was kind of like lackluster, which if their opinion, that's fair. And but after playing Legends, it's hard not to sort of agree with that because there's is sort of like a big difference in
Yeah.
quality.
Obviously there is a big difference.
Yeah,
Although I have a feeling that BDSP came out the way it did, it's because not only did they want to make a faithful remake, but also so that they don't upstage Legends. That's
Yeah,
that's my take.
that might be why Ilka had it
Yeah.
too, just because.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Like,
Although
don't get me wrong.
strangely, Ilka did something better in Game Freak, which is funny. But
Oh yeah, but don't get me wrong, I still love BDSP.
I
Yeah,
really love BDSP, but I can't
Yeah, same,
deny
definitely.
I can't deny that I'm having way much more fun with Legends Arceus than with BDSP.
Yeah, Legends is just a better game in
Same.
literally every way.
Yeah.
There's just something that makes me come back to Legends more than BDSP.
That's
Yeah.
I
fair.
still like BDSP.
I feel like BDSP is for like those people who like really wanted a DP remake, like me, obviously. But Legends
Well,
Arceus
obviously.
is for those people who also wanted something more, which is basically for everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like, so I lost my train of thought. But like, I said this multiple times in the past. I do hope we see more games that play like Legends, because this is way too good to just have it be a one-time thing.
This is no
Yeah.
way gonna be a one thing.
Definitely
it's
not.
way
No
too
way.
successful
No way in
for
hell.
something.
Because like I said already, Legends had a very successful first weekend in terms of sales. Like, it sold 6.5 million copies this past week. That is very
That's
impressive.
insane. And it's not even like they had it's not even like Legends Arceus is like 2 copies, like, you know, with Black and White or
Or
Gold and
Bright
Silver.
or Bright
No,
Diamond
it's
Shining
just-
Pearl.
Exactly. It's just a single game.
Exactly. So, and speaking of sales, Sword and Shield have outsold Gold and Silver
That's just insane. to
by
think
like
about.
a couple 100,000 copies.
Holy shit.
That's insane.
That is insane.
And BDSP is on track to outdo Oris for the best-selling remakes.
Also pretty insane.
Wow.
Absolutely,
I think it's
Wild.
pretty deserved. I think it's pretty deserved.
yeah. Some other
Ooh.
sales figures came out as well, according to Cerebi. So, as of December 31st, 2021, for instance, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee sold 14.33 million copies, which is actually pretty good. Brilliant Diamond Shiny Pearl is actually not too far away at 13.97 million copies. And I think
this is just within 2 to 3 months.
this is as of end of December.
Holy shit! Okay, that's just 2 months. for
Yeah,
BDSP.
and Sword and Shield has sold 23.9 million copies.
Nat Dexters are fuming at this.
I think the craziest bit of all is not really Pokemon related, but like the Switch has outsold the Wii.
Bruh,
It's now their best-selling
Bro.
home console.
that is unbelievable.
That is insane. Like, I think it's going to be on track to come close to the DS's figure sales. I think
What were the DS's sales?
around 154 million units.
Holy shit!
That's the second best-selling console of all time, behind the PS2, which was
Wow.
at like 155 million, 156 million, around that ballpark.
Okay.
So if it's just insane, I think it's gonna be close once we eventually move on to the next generation. But let's not look ahead yet, because we just got Legends, and Nintendo even stated that the Switch is only halfway through its life cycle.
Yeah, I don't think we're done with the Switch just yet.
Oh no, like this is way too successful for them to abandon yet.
No, they're not gonna abandon it right now.
So like that in itself sounds like it's gonna be safe for another generation of Pokemon to happen before the next console from Nintendo arrives. So it sounds like a 2024 release or 2023 release for Gen 9 sounds all the more possible. But like I said, let's not look that far ahead yet. Because we just got Legends and we're all just loving it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to work to 100% this game because
Same.
it is so damn good.
Like, this is the first game that I've really felt like wanting to 100%.
Same here.
Since,
I
like,
think it does a really good job of doing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
no, but like, I feel like the only other Pokemon games that are easy, sorry, not even easy, but that I feel like you can or 100% them are like Poke Park, because it is very easy to 100%.
I mean, that's an easy game in
Or-
general.
Yes. Or Ranger games.
Pokemon Ranger, oh my god, that's so fun. I miss those games.
Yeah, the Ranger games are quite easy to 100% because it's just getting an S on every Pokemon and then getting and then doing all the requests.
Yeah. But we're talking main series games. I feel like Gen 1 and Let's Go are probably the easiest games to 100%. Because with Gen 1, you just gotta complete the decks. And in Let's Go, you got the decks and the Master Trainers. There's not much
I can't comment because I have not played either of them.
I mean, I booted up Let's Go a couple weeks ago. And I got a shiny Psyduck.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
There will never ever be an episode without Kyle flexing his shiny.
Shut up.
I mean,
like
pretty sure he's already mentioned his shiny Krugunk in this episode actually. So
I mentioned it before we started. I mentioned it before we started the episode, but I don't know if we did so in this episode. But now we did. But like
Thanks, Lori.
I freaked out when I first saw the sparkles, and I was telling Honey about it, and you were like, and what was your response when I got it?
I was literally like, okay. I was like, literally like, okay. Important question. How did Lori react?
Yeah, Lori got a shiny Lickitung, and you also got a shiny Happiny too, right?
Yes, but I don't have a picture of that one. But yes,
Bruh, I need to get a shiny. Where
you do. Yes.
are you guys getting all these shinies?
I mean, there is
Just stop and sit there, breaks your phone.
I mean,
You'll find one not pretty quickly.
I mean, there is a way to get in very easy one, but I'm not gonna say what.
Yeah, but like, that doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't really count though.
Yeah, it's sort of like a scripted one. It's like the Regaros and Gen 2.
Yeah,
Oh, is there a quest to get a guaranteed shiny?
Yeah.
basically.
Oh, okay.
But like,
I assume that I assume that it's to that it's there to teach new players how to recognize shinies.
Yeah, that would make sense actually, because but like after you got their shiny Hippini, I was over here saying everyone else is getting shinies, but me and I'm getting Zip, and then the very next day I got shiny Krogunk.
Well, I'll say the same thing. Everyone else is getting shinies, and I'm getting Zip. All right, where's my shiny now?
I think I was trying to go after an alpha when I got my shiny Ghastly. And I'm like, fuck the alpha. This is more important.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like when I got my Lickitung, I was quite literally looking at like Iglele, trying to remember if the blue eyes meant it was regular or shiny, and then it was regular. But then just in the distance, I was looking, or just behind the Iglele, like in the background, like I just look for a moment. I was just like, wait a minute. Is that a yellow like a tongue? And then I just moved away from the lily and was just like, oh shit, it is.
Wow. Lucky.
Yeah.
Licky.
Good one. But
Thank you. Okay, I kind of deserve that.
Okay, but I really shouldn't be complaining because I got shiny Krogunk.
yes, you did.
Of course you did, Kyle.
I mean,
Yes.
I'm not gonna evolve my shiny Ghastly because shiny Gengar absolutely sucks.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah. I'm not evolving my Lickitung just because Lickitung is baby. Licky is not.
Am I the only person that likes Licky Licky?
Oh, I like Licky.
I
just
like
Licky more.
Licky Licky too.
Yeah, I like Licky. I just like Lickitung more.
That's fair.
Oh, okay. I just personally hear a lot of people hating on Licky Licky.
Yeah.
I'm neutral on the Licky line. Like, it's fine to me, but I don't know. It's not my personal favorite. I didn't even know about Licky until I watched The Rise of Darkrai for the very first time when I was a kid.
Huh.
And I'm like, what the hell is that? How am I gonna get that?
Yeah, pretty sure like when I was a kid, I spent most of my time on the on the Pokédex and the old on the old Pokemon website.
Same.
So I knew basically every Pokemon from Gen 1 to 4.
Like, oh my god, those old days were goated. Like, I would just like on that site, I would just jam out to some of the music they had on the front page.
Oh my god, same.
Cause like
I didn't even know they had music on the front page.
yeah, especially this stream from Advanced Challenge. That one, really. That was my first time listening. That was my first time listening to that song on the Pokemon website, and I was like, "Where do I listen? Which season has this? I need to watch it. This is a bop."
Yeah.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
I think.
There is one thing that we haven't talked about in Legends.
What?
What?
Well, how crazy this space-time distortion is.
Those things are trippy.
I know.
Yes. They are very scary.
They're very scary.
Like not really for me anymore, just because I'm like high level enough. But like.
No, I'm
but,
not high level enough.
Yeah, no. Like when I wasn't high level, they were terrifying.
Yeah, they were. My first time through, it was pretty overwhelming because of just how often the spawns are right near you and how many Pokemon are right near you.
I think they're programmed to spawn like always like really close to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time I was in this space-time distortion and literally like 4 Pokemon spawned next to me and I was trying to get this one Pokemon And then I had to battle all the 4 Pokemon, but
Oh!
I couldn't. But I couldn't because they were too overwhelming, so I had to run away.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can actually throw Pokeballs,
Yeah.
though, which is good. Like you don't need to take out all the other Pokemon just to catch one, which is
yeah, that was a
Thank
godsend.
that was really dumb in the first place. So I'm really glad they removed that.
Yeah, like that's how I got
Wait.
multiple Eevee in the space-time distortion.
Wait, removed what? Can you say that again?
Oh, you know how in for example, horde battles in X and Y, you had to take out like 4 of the Pokemon before being able to catch one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They removed that so you can catch anything at any time, even if there's like multiple Pokemon in the battle.
Yeah. I'm glad they removed that.
That's
Yeah,
yeah, that's great.
good riddance to that. So, because like I was struggling to find Eevee at first, but then I managed to find one after looking through a guide. And then, but then I go into space-time distortion, and they're like freaking everywhere, along with the evolutions. And I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I even
they're
got a
really
Victoria in there.
Yeah, EVs are really common in the space-time distortion, I think. The evolutions are a bit less common, but they still appear fairly often.
Yeah, I was trying to catch a Sylveon until I couldn't get it.
Yeah, I think I managed.
I got one.
Yeah, I managed to get Umbreon,
Oh,
Sylveon.
I only got Vaporeon so far.
Yeah, I managed to find Umbreon, Sylveon, and I think Flareon in the space-time distortion, but that's about it.
Yeah, in the space-time distortion, I got Sylveon, Glaceon, and Leafeon.
Leafeon.
And then like before I got any of them, I got an Espeon just because my Eevee evolved naturally into an Espeon, and I was really happy with that.
Oh wow!
Like Espeon, it was on my team for a little while.
Oh wow!
Happiness is actually really easy to get because you gain happiness from having your Pokemon collect materials.
Wow.
Yeah, I think happiness is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. But yeah, I've got all the evolutions now. Yeah.
Dope. So I'm looking through Cerebi right now to see where I can find some space-time distortions of like Crimson Mirrorlands, for example. And the site has like this whole giant interactive map for each area of the game. So like I have it filtered to show where the space-time distortions can spawn, and it's incredibly useful. And so the one the one I clicked on shows the exact encounter table for that specific space-time distortion. And in this particular one, Cyndaquil, for example, is a 36% spawn chance.
That's not low at all.
Yeah.
It's the same encounter rate as Porygon.
Oh, I've seen Porygon in one.
I have not seen Porygon yet. I haven't seen Porygon yet.
I saw Porygon in my first one.
Yeah, same.
But because that was my first one, it was really overwhelming, and I couldn't catch a single thing. But I haven't seen Porygon since.
Ah, okay. I wonder how if it's possible to. I wonder how these things are determined to where they spawn, though. Like I need to look them up.
They're generally pretty close to a camp, I think, or a base.
Well, I'm looking at the Crimson Mirrorlands right now, and there are like 4 near the first camp and 4 more near the second camp. But like all the others are either on the other sides of bodies of rivers.
Alright, because I think either all or most of the ones that I've had are like really near camps.
But like the ones that, but I'm noticing that all the spawn points are in groups of 4, so they're all spread out, and these groups are spread throughout the map, at least in the Crimson Marylands. So like for example, there's a group of 4 in the Home of Trials, and there's a group of 4 in the bog near the Marylands camp.
Okay. Oh yeah, Hanny, you have Bash Legion now. Go to the Home of Trials. It's in the Crimson Marylands.
It's the
The
very
Home of Trials?
very southern portion of Crimson Marylands.
Okay, is there any specific reason?
There's a very specific Hisuian form that you want to catch.
Is it some form that you think I would like?
It's some form that I like.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say it was kind of surprising to me.
Interesting.
Because I managed to find the alpha for it, but that was like the only one I could find. All the rest were the base forms, and it was in the base form did not get a regional variant.
Okay.
No.
I'm talking about the. I'm not talking. How do I put this? I can't really explain it well without spoiling it.
Right. So, in the Home of Trials, there are a bunch of Pokemons. Petal are found there, and so is one certain Pokemon, and that certain Pokemon evolution is there as an alpha form, and that evolution is a Hisuian form, but the first stage of that line does not have a Hisuian form, but evolved into its evolutions, which do.
Yeah, that's exactly exactly what I was trying to say.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm looking forward to that then.
Yes.
Right after I beat what apparently is said to be the hardest fight in the game.
Yeah, focus on that first.
Yeah, no, focus on that part.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also don't forget Jimmy.
Yes.
Actually, Graviton Charge is going to be a good idea.
Sorry, what can you say that again?
Grabbing Chimchar for before going into the Home of Trials is actually a good idea.
Okay.
To get that Hisuian form.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, just make sure to have all it first.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty high leveled.
To evolve Chimchar, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, evolve Chimchar.
Because
okay.
The alpha is level 50.
Oh shit.
You don't need to catch the alpha. You can catch one of the base forms if you don't want to catch the alpha.
Aren't they?
That's what I did.
Aren't the base Pokemon good to evolve by the time you find them?
No.
Okay, so you have to level them up a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they evolve like around 40, and they're in their like late 20s, early 30s. Whereas the alpha is 50.
Okay. Yeah, the alpha is
50, which is enough to evolve into final form actually. But.
Yeah, the alpha is pretty much good to go, and once you get the right conditions for it.
Yeah.
Oh, but why do I need Chimchar specifically? Like that's
just
kind of interesting.
You'll see once you catch it, I think.
Okay.
Because I feel like given the way the time,
something that's like Chimchar specifically, but it would help.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you gave away the type, it would be a bit of a spoiler.
Don't give it away.
Yeah. That's why we were trying to be vague about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Is there anything else that we can add for this week?
I mean, personally, I've said all what I've had to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Kyle, can you send me that space-time distortion link?
Yeah, I can. I could just. Do you want me to DM it to you, or just send it into the in one of the Discord channels?
Just send it in one of the Discord channels. It's not like inherently a spoiler, is it?
I mean, all of us are pretty much done with Crimson Mirrorlands. So I think I'll send it in the Legends thread.
Okay.
I gotta hand it to Joe Merrick for making this, because this is insanely useful.
Wait, I gotta take a look at this.
All right, but do we have anything else that we want to add for this week before we close?
I pretty much voiced all my thoughts already.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Okay.
What about you, Laura?
Yep. I've said everything.
All right. What about you, Sam?
I don't think I have much to add.
All right. So I think that's gonna wrap up for this week. Even more Legends praise, because we can't get enough of this game. But with all being said, I want to thank you for tuning in this week. And until next time, throw it all. We're still a family. One journey family. Alright, so we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Take 2. Okay. Oh boy.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's not your fault. It's okay.